All right, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome back to another video on Antonius Aurelius Motivates, my channel here. And I'm glad to be back with y'all again today. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday and all of that. And we back out here again, about to get it in again, about to do it again today with a new topic today. Y'all already know that's what we do every day, our topic of the day. Then I do my walk and talk thing. I break it down for you. We have a little discussion over it and all. And, after that, y'all already know what it is. If anyone would like to leave any positive feedback in the comment section below afterwards, I appreciate that. I also appreciate it if you like my video. I appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and if you ring my bell so you can be notified every time when I drop a new video. With that being said, you already know I always just give a little introduction about myself. I'm Antonius Aurelius. This is my channel, Antonius Aurelius Motivates. And everything I do here and we do here is positive vibes, uplifting, encouraging videos for those of you who may be going through your own personal battles, struggles, whatever you facing, man. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. That's who I'm here for, and that's what this is all about, man. It's all about those of y'all who you feel down, or you feel, depressed or lost, or even if you may be feeling abandoned, like you feel like everybody turned on you and you have no one else in your life. You came to the right place, man. I'm here for you. These are the type of people who I'm here for. I'm also here for, any of y'all who are just trying to better yourself, trying to improve yourself, trying to be your best self, and reaching for your personal goals. I'm here for you as well. So anyway, with that being said, y'all already know who's been with me that I always share my testimony before I start the video. And for those of y'all who don't know me, that's who this is for. For those of you who've already know me and know about this story, you already know all of this, but I still tell it anyway at the beginning of the video for anyone who does not know of me or who may be coming in new to my channel. All right, so my whole entire life, man, I have experienced pure hell. And my whole entire life has been much more difficult than your average person, okay? My life has been very, very difficult. And I could tell a long story about my whole entire life, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell what happened to me, the main points. And the main things that happened to me is that wicked and evil people have tried to destroy me. And the way they did that was they tried to bring my bank account down to $0.00, tried to stop my income, tried to sabotage my business and destroy my business. They weaponized the Babylon system against me pretty much. And I know the reasons why this happened. This happened because of who I am, who God created me to be, and because I expose the matrix every day out here. I expose the whole illusion that everyone is completely under the spell of. I expose it, and I expose fakeness. Really, that's what I do. So, that's the reason why I was targeted by Satan. I know I was targeted. They tried to take me out the game, literally. They literally tried to take me and my mother out, take our life, okay? On September 25th, 2024, my house was shot up in a drive-by shooting at around 11:30 p.m. in the evening. And to this day, we're going on 9 months now. The perpetrator or the perpetrators who did that have still not been apprehended, or I have not found out who was responsible for that. But there is a price for them to pay for that, because they terrorized, tormented, and traumatized my entire life. Then they shot my house and caused me all kinds of emotional traumatization in my brain, because the very next night after it happened, and I've told this story before, we had to go through a storm, Hurricane Helene, with tornado warnings going all off on our phones. And we couldn't even sleep for 2 nights in a row because of the hell that these people have put my life through. And there is a price for them to pay for that. But anyway, without me going into a rant on everything, you know, that's the story. That's what really happened. And that's my testimony. And that's what I survived. And I'm still surviving it right even now. I'm still surviving the hell that they put my life through. I had to divert, change jobs and everything like that. Didn't know what I was going to do for any income. I had to make all different kinds of last minute things that I had to do because I didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to survive, how I was going to pay my bills. That's the type of stuff these people put me through, man. And I know another reason why they did that too is because they was trying to get me to sell my soul or to do something dishonest for my gain. But I never did that. So anyway, with all that being said, man, that's my testimony. And so I would like to go ahead and get into the topic of the day today. And the topic of the day is going to be, they threw that dirt all over you, trying to bury you. They threw that dirt all over on top of you, trying to bury you, hoping and praying that would bury you and destroy you and take you out the game. But your light was too bright and you came up out all of that, and now you shining brighter than ever before. They tried to throw blankets over your shine and dim it down, but you shining now and there ain't no stopping you. So they tried to throw that dirt on top of you, but you came up out of all of that. You grew anyway, and you coming up out now. So that's the topic of the day. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Let's go ahead and get it. Come on. All right. And so, like I said before, they threw that dirt all on top of you, trying to bury you, hoping that it would bury you and completely cancel you out and stop you. But little did they know that only made you stronger and caused you to grow, because you was a seed. And so you was down there and all of that, what they tried to put on you. But then you broke through the surface of the soil and you began to grow. You began to grow in the midst of it all. And they didn't know that. They didn't know that was what was going to happen. They were sitting there waiting and expecting for you to be gone, to be canceled out, to be erased. And really what it was after they found out that none of their tactics worked on you, everything that they tried on you, once they found out that none of that worked, the final attempt was, and I don't know, but many of you may not have had it as bad as I did, but the final attempt on me was my life. And I know they attempted to take my life. And I know that, and like I've said before previously in other videos, I know that they covered it up, because it's been almost 9 months now, and there's no way that could just happen. Somebody just open fire and dump a whole clip, like a whole clip in my neighborhood, and it not be found out who did that without it being covered up, because that just doesn't happen. I mean, we see mentally insane people on TV who do these kind of things, and when they do that type of stuff, okay, there is malicious intent behind that. Nobody just opens up and dumps a whole clip like that without intending to kill someone who they're completely enraged at or something like that. So anyway, but like I said, and I'm still waiting on the justice to come for all of that. And But I just keep leaning on the word, which is my foundation, okay? And that's what these people don't understand too. They don't understand your foundation is the solid rock, man. You will not be shaken, Psalm 62:2. And also, they don't understand Galatians 6, 7, and 8. You know, a man reaps what he sows. It don't matter what you do. A man, at the end, in the very end, whatever you reap is what you sow. And what goes around comes around. Life is a circle. Everything happens in a circle. And all that evil they sent at you, all them lies they told on you, all that dirt they threw on you, they didn't know that was going to cause you, the only thing that was going to cause you to do was to grow stronger. They didn't know that. They didn't know who they was playing with. They thought you was a game to be played with, is what they thought. You know, that's really what these people thought. They thought you was some kind of little game to be played with, and then they saw you in your vulnerability with your little old mama or whoever you was taking care of, and then they came for you. They came for you, someone who was harmless, who was not even trying to bother them. They came for you, and they messed around, and they about to find out. Or they found out already. And if they didn't find out, they're gonna find out. A lot of these people, they don't understand that these people who is in front of them, who they doing all these things to, are sent here by the Most High to do a work. And when they come against people like that, they are unknowingly interrupting what was designed by the Creator. And that's a battle, that's a losing battle, what they're fighting. Because when you come for someone who has pure intentions and is a good person and is not even bothering you, and you come for them to destroy their life, you know, that there is a price that you're going to pay for that. And that's what these people fail to realize when they came for you. They thought they was playing with some little nobody because they saw you alone. They figured, oh, he's alone, so we could just easily get him. He's an easy target. But they didn't know what they was playing with. Because you had your guardian angels, you had your spiritual ancestors, and you had all of them looking out for you the whole time, and they didn't know that. And now you're on your way, climbing every day. Climbing every day. You are relentless. And you are consistent every day. You showing up on time, you training, you putting in your work. And you about to be everything they did not ever want you to be right in front of their face, and there ain't gonna be nothing they can do about it. And you know, I don't want to go over too much time on the video, you know what I mean? But I'm out here, you know, and I usually keep the videos kind of brief for y'all, like I said, man. But hey man, it's Friday, and then this morning I had to jack up my tire and get a nail out again. But this time it was really one that I ran over. It was in the middle of the tire, but I went over to my man, and, you know, he took care of me. Now I know him, he's cool. He's actually one cool person here in this town, I guess, and you know, he took care of me and got my tire straight this morning. So anyway, but I'm rolling again, and it's Friday, and you know, we're going into the weekend now. So hey man, happy weekend to y'all, man, and happy Saturday. I'm probably gonna take the weekend off the videos. I'm probably just gonna be like on only doing my videos Monday through Friday, man. But then, you know, I'll always be back with y'all again on Monday after the weekend or whatever. So anyway, with all that being said, man, and I appreciate all the subscribers, every last one of you, you know, every last one of you who have been keeping me going through these difficult times. I thank you. I thank you very much. You are very appreciated. And as I continue to grow on my channel, and my channel continues to grow, I'm very thankful to God for every new subscriber. So until the next video, y'all all have a blessed weekend and a blessed day, blessed Friday. All right, until the next one. Peace.